Kurt, talk through the process.
Okay, so we just walked all the way past the wet lab. It's by that car park there, so that we could get to this lake. We came here because it was the quietest spot at the minute. There aren't a lot of people. I mean, there's people there, but yeah, they're too far away to notice. And I wanted to film at the lake because it's a nice little. It's just really quiet. Just a nice bit of clear space. It's a great place to practice your camera skills. Great place to experiment with, focus.
What are the variables that you plan on changing?
Well, at the minute, the main variable I've sorted out is brightness. It was really bright, mainly because of how just cold it is. The sun's pretty low, so
Yeah.
The reflection is kind of making it look a little blurry.
Reflect on the lake.
Yeah, the reflection just looks kind of wavy. Hold on, let me try getting it higher a bit.
Anything that can change the focus.
Oh.
It's on manual, isn't it?
It is on manual. I think. No, I just don't think this camera's having it now. I mean, that looks good. But just you zoom out and wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna use that tree as I'm gonna use that tree as a way of knowing how I should adjust my focus. Whether I should, have the focus be higher or lower. I'm using that tree.
Very smart, very smart.
So right now the focus is, I mean, it's fairly good. Could be a bit better though. It still looks a little blurry. Hold on, I think I've cracked it. Okay, that looks okay.
That looks wonderful.
No, that looks good, but it's not quite as wide and serene. You know what I mean? I want to give it sort of vast ocean space sort of feel, but with a lake. That looks a bit cramped. So I'm gonna just zoom that way the fuck out. Oh, sorry for swearing. It's force of habit. Step back a bit.
On the log. Ooh,
Back.
taking a risky step back.
Thanks for that, Shane. Now, obviously, because of this, you have to adjust the focus even more. I think I've got it though. What do you think, Shane? Do you think that? Just look through the visor thing. Just think that. Do you think that looks okay? Do you think that looks in focus?
Yeah, it looks good. I like the reflection.
Yeah, the reflections are really good. Yeah. Wonder what would happen if we lowered the brightness even more.
It's dark.
It changes the focus a lot. It's slightly blurrier now.
If we were shooting a horror, that would be more art.
That would actually be really good for a horror, you're right. But we're not going for horror, we're going for nice serene space, so we'll keep it nice and neutral.
I want to catch someone falling in.
Yeah, lo-fi beats to relax, yeah. The girl does the studying and whatnot.
For 10 hours a day.
Yeah, 10 hours a day. She's probably got she doesn't get A's anymore, she gets S's.
What's an S, Kurt?
You know my granddad from the BBC that when we was all watching it, was so shit, I had no idea what he's talking about.
S is for sick work.
Very smart, very smart.
Now, let's record. Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Right.
Yeah. Here you go. Number one tip before recording. Because I've just done it. We're in amateur hour right now. Where's the menu? There's the menu thing.
What did you do?
Hold on. Where's the menu?
Right.
Yeah, you know, just ah, there we go. Cheers, my guy. Media. Oh, hold on. I should probably like walk through this. Okay. Now, before recording, you're gonna put an SD card in. Now, if you're like me and you get an SD card and it's a little too, you know, it's got too much space, it's too big for the camera. What you're gonna want to do is go into menu, go to system, media, and then you format media and you format whichever slot has got like the little SD card with the exclamation mark next to it. Format it, and boom, we're ready to record proper now.
Very smart, very smart.
Have I mentioned everything? How I've stepped back to sort of allow for more space, zoomed out all the way.
You took
have
a
to
step back?
adjust the focus. I've got the focus on infinity. At the minute, the MF is set to infinity meters because of how wide the area is. I don't suggest setting it to infinity if you're going for a close-up, but seeing as it's a nice wide area, you know, infinity's good. You're gonna want, like, for a nice bright day like this, you're gonna want to make sure you lower the exposure. You get the exposure on too high, it's blinding. Yeah, it's like, Jesus, look how bright that is. Can't even see any. You can't even see the trees anymore. Right, see, look at that.
Oh wow, that's very bright.
Yeah, maybe at night time it would be acceptable to have the exposure on maybe about this. Maybe slightly lower or higher, but a rough estimate, I'd say have the exposure on this. But we're not in nighttime, we're in daytime. You set the exposure down, but not so much that it's like pitch black, you know, just right.
That's perfect.
Right level of exposure. Okay, and now we record.
It took you 8 minutes to record.
Hmm?
It took you 8 minutes to record.
Yeah, you got to explain the process.
Very smart indeed.
Alright, there we go. So that's one shot. We got the wide angle with the lake. Why don't we try getting a close-up?
I'm ending this.
Huh?
I'm ending this because this is 8 minutes long.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah.
Be big.